Oh, well done, Adam. So many tried, right? So many tried. All right, hang on. What is this? What the hell is this? Hype train? What? Already? Way to go, Adam. Way to go, Notify. Thank you, fellows. I appreciate it. Um, I know what you're thinking. Is that Android Studio? Yes, it is. And Cocoa Type. Man, I should stream more often, right? Welcome, everybody. Um, yeah, so, uh, thank you, everybody. Appreciate it. And welcome this guy, NZ. How you doing, buddy? Peabody Codes. How you doing? Adam Wolf, Cocoa Type, Notified. Did I miss anybody? I think that's everybody. Yeah. Thank you, everybody. Appreciate that. Yeah. So, bit of a story here. Let me plug a device in. So, it's not wrong. I did do some Android Studio today. I will tell you the story. Once I get this plugged in here, there is a bit of a story, and I'm going to give a shout out to my good buddy Mono, who helped make this happen. Or, to put it another way, blame Mono. And it gets worse, folks, because it's Kotlin multi-platform. I know, for those of you paying attention, but didn't he say in another stream? Yes, I did. So hang on, give me a second to get everything up and running here. Give me a second. I gotta get to all the places. I've got to remember the name of this program. That's it. Okay, hang on. I gotta add an extra window to the stream here. Let me show you my my Android tablet right here. What the hell is this? Job Finder Tracker on Android? You dang tootin' it is. Yeah. This is what we did earlier. So, actually, Endless Hurdles has been on Android for a long time now. Let me see. Let me see where I got to catch up on chat. Turn-based Endless Hurdles on Android. Oh yeah, that's gonna be a thing. Yeah. So Peter is taking the Google route. Announce a project, work on a project, but never fully develop it. You got it, Peabody Codes. So here's the story. My good buddy, our good buddy, I was hanging out with Mono earlier today. He was working on some stuff, and I had actually, the beginning of the year, end of last year, thought about, okay, need to get more of my apps on Android. Actually, my apps on Android, because only the games are. Job Finder Tracker was a good place to start because Android folks had been asking me, hey, is there an Android version? That's a good sign, right? The bad answer was no. So, yeah, so I decided let's make one. So what we did was I wanted to make this easy on myself and make it happen quickly. So for about 3 hours earlier today, Mono and myself, we sat down with Claude. I know, Claude Code. And I basically crafted Claude Code to look at the iOS version of the app and the code base and gave it, worked through a series of instructions, very precise instructions, and said basically figure out how to make a Kotlin multi-platform version so I can ship this on Android. And it did, is the short answer. This is a much better idea than the Joe Biden tracker idea you had earlier. Yeah. So it didn't work is the first answer, but because the genius that is Mono Spectre, how you doing? Don't switch to the dark side. Um, he looked at what it had created, and between us, we figured out, oh, you know what? There's actually just some problems with the my scope started bigger, and then we reduced the scope. So it's local only on Android right now, which enabled me to cut off the portions of the code that were causing problems, which was the iOS one, because I didn't give it all it needed to fully implement it, and because I don't need the iOS one right now because I've got one. I am good, buddy. I am good. Thank you. What is the lowest Android version it will support? That is a good question. We will get to that in a second. So we fixed it up. We got it running on the tablet here. And as you can see, it has a job application. Before I dive into the technical and answer the question, no Android is lowest. There is no lowest Android you can go to. Here's what it does right now, right? So if you've seen this on iOS, yeah, why have you not using the iOS version? Go to peterwilliam.com, look for it there. But anyway, you can tap on a job and you'll get the details. You've got the links here and you can tap it, right? And like if I tap on there, this is a very old Android tablet, by the way, so it is not quick. But it will load it, the URL. But like I say, this is a very old tablet. So yeah, right. You can tap on that. You can see by how slow it is to respond here. Look, see, right? It's not the app, trust me, it's the tablet. You can click on the link for the email. If you click on the phone, it's going to say, hey, you want me to dial that number? No, we don't, right? So the functionality is the same as the version on iOS. You can tap to edit, right? And you can go in and there's all the usual things, just like on the iOS version. Plus, there's the drop-down list here to change things. You hit save, right? You go back and so on. There is a lot of things missing right now, which is what we're going to be working on. But there's all of that. Plus, if you hit plus, of course, you can add another one. So that's how far we got, right? So a lot of the functionality is there, but there is stuff missing. Now let me catch up on the chat room. Okay, so he's about to announce he's running servers for cross-platform. Get in on the action. Yeah. So originally, part of my specification was I wanted the data to be cross-platform, and I wanted it to be cross-platform. I wanted it to be compatible with iOS, so that the iOS version, the Android version, all use the same data source remotely, and so on and so on. Mono said, "Whoa there, lad! Whoa! Let's just go for the easy win first." So I let him talk me into it, and I killed off any kind of server side. So it's stored locally, Android only. It's not shared with iOS and all that stuff. That will all come later on because that will also present its own headaches, right? So we're going for the easy, fast win here. Now, hey Nicholas, how you doing, buddy? Let me jump into some of the questions. Please remember, I don't use Android Studio enough to remember anything about it. So it's gonna be slow, folks. All right. Now, as far as, can I make this bigger? Hang on, let me try. Is there a way I can make that bigger? I don't think that changes the font size on this one, right? Because this is probably, well, it's not too bad on the stream. Yeah, Android. I told you, Nicholas. I said it would be a shock, right? Okay, so minimum SDK is going to be Android 8, API 26. That is actually way further back than I would normally go for Android apps. But if it works, okay. All right. I was advised to use Room for SQLite access. That's what we're going with. We're using Jetpack Compose. It says Material 3. We actually don't believe it's Material 3 at the moment. Right. And then it's basically there, right? The target SDK is 34. That needs to be changed because 36 is the target Google wants this year. So we're going to do that off the bat. This is not something I specified to Claude, so you can forgive them for that, I guess. All right. We've already done phase 1, which is to set up database entities and all that stuff. Domains, the models, unit testing is in there. Dependency injection and the project structure is all done. Plus, it's got all of the blurb, right? Now, phase 2 is done as well, which was to create the basic UIs that we see here. However, they are not all there yet. So that's kind of where we stopped, and we're like, all right, we gotta work on this. So that's phase 2 is kind of where we're just finishing up. And then there are other phases as well that we put in here for extra stuff like the PDF import, the sharing, the export, right? All that stuff. There is no swipe at this time as well, swipe to delete and so on. So there is a bunch of stuff to do, but we made a surprising amount of progress in 3 hours based on the fact that we could have Claude come up with a plan for us by using my iOS code base and of course the shipping version of the app as the template for everything it needs to do and how, right? Chat room questions. You can make it bigger, Alt F4. Oh, okay, hang on. Well, hang on, I'm on a Mac though. So that won't work. I know this because I'm trying it. Let me try Alt FN. Nope, won't work on a Mac. What about this? Nope. Nah. Ah, thank you, Adam. Command Q? No, not Command Q. Not falling for that one. Any other questions? All right. So, yes, I used AI to come up with the plan and to basically implement this because I don't have enough time to sit and learn Kotlin multi-platform and ship this. It actually makes a lot more sense to ship this and learn from the code base as I'm working on it. Press the power button for more power. Oh, that one will work. Actually, funny enough, Adam, now you mentioned that, has anyone else, since the last update to macOS Tahoe, my Mac Mini M4 has had terrible trouble waking from sleep. Anyone else been experiencing this? So let me bring this over here. All right. Let me bring this over here. I'm going to try and fit all this in. So that's my tablet. Yeah, it's going to make it a bit small, but it's okay for a minute. But actually, let's do this, right? I'm going to try and juggle all the windows here. They should do a recall on Tahoe. They should do a recall on Glass, everything, and Tahoe and all that. So I'm using this app, installed it with Brew. That's how you're seeing my tablet screen capture here, right? Just so you know. Okay. So let's fire this up. We actually used up all of my credits in the time period earlier. That's sort of another reason why we stopped. Plus, we were exhausted. Okay, so let me go back and start telling it some of the things that are wrong here. So give me 1 second. Okay, this is all good. Date. Okay, we're gonna try and correct this as I go, and I will do my best to keep up with the chat room. All right. So hopefully everybody's recovered from the shock of me doing Android, and also the fact that I am doing Kotlin multi-platform. After I may have said a few things about it, but Android folks kept asking when my apps were going to Android. So you got to give the public what they want, right? Okay, on the job detail screen, the date added and last updated should be lined up put the date added on the left and the modified on the right of the layout. So we were pleased that for the most part it's there. There is no delete yet, so that's going to be another thing, but it actually is pretty shippable, surprisingly. We were quite pleased. I just wish I had a better Android device, because my Android device here is so terribly slow. It makes the app performance seem slow. Yeah, just make all the edits. We got this. So what's everyone else been up to? All right, I should be able to just hit. Actually, you know what? Hang on. Let's do this. Let's put this in that top corner. Let's put this down here. And then let's make this nice and big for all of you on the stream. Right? Business idea, this guy NZ. Awesome. Do it, buddy. Do it. Apple is, Adam says, I'm waiting for Apple to approve a macOS test flight that I've been waiting on for 2 days. Join the queue, because I believe Mono is still waiting for his. And you're finishing up your brother's website. Awesome. Everybody's busy, or at least 2 of you. And I know Nicholas has been busy. And I know I can run this in Android Studio and so on, but it's more fun to see it on the tablet, right? Bright light. Oh, it does have light and dark mode. So, oh shit, I can click on. Oh, what? This viewer is in interactive? That's cool. Okay, this is even better. All right, so yeah, Nicholas, that's also my new job I applied for. Believe me, mine is more respectable than Mono's one was. Yeah. Last updated is not hugging the right side of the screen. It looks to be left aligned and is aligned with the center of the screen. I'm not going to be demonstrating my skills as to why I should get this job. You're just going to have to take my word for it. I see the issue. You made the issue. Okay, there you go. I was in Android land yesterday with Claude. It's not bad. Yeah, it's been good so far. All right. I do like it. It does feel quicker doing it this way, a lot quicker than waiting for Xcode to build and run on a device, doesn't it? Okay, there we go. All right, so that's good. I just want to get basic layout here. On the job details screen, we need a delete button at the bottom that deletes the job listing and returns us to the home list screen. And the good thing about this as well is I can use Claude and talk to it to educate me on what all the Kotlin stuff does, right? So I can use it to learn, which is the plan here, because it goes without saying at some point I am going to be intervening here and have to write the code, because AI is not going to get it right. But if it gets me 80% of the way there, great. I'll bring the rest home. And I've got Mono, who of course knows this stuff better than anybody, everybody. He practically invented it. At least that's what it says on his resume, right? And I have a nice hot cup of tea. The button uses the Material 3 era color scheme, and it's placed at the bottom of the... Okay, well, we'll test that theory, right? Also, come on. This is definitely quicker. Yeah. Okay, well, it's not red. And I'll tell you why it got it wrong. I told it to use, what I had on the iOS version of the app as far as colors and all that stuff. It didn't bring across the icon yet, and it sort of brought across the colors, but not really. So we'll fix all that up, right? But let's... hang on. I gotta... Okay, right-clicking looks like it crashes the app. So we will fix that. And also, there is a widget, or widgets, I should say, 3 of them. And local notifications in here, but we've not activated it all yet. Okay, delete. Sweet. Okay, all right. So can I type? Oh my god, this is so much better than... I hate typing on the tablet, but the keyboard is better than iOS. Shh, didn't say that. And I can tab between the fields. Johnny Ringo. Okay, who's Johnny Ringo? Anybody? Anybody? Come on. I can't scroll down to see the note field. Yeah, see, that's going to be a problem. Because I think I made a typo, but I can't see it. Yep, there you go. All right. Oh, what happened? Oh, actually, we know about this bug. Trust me, we do. We don't know why it does it yet, but we're going to figure it out. It goes to basically a non-existent screen. Come on. There we go. Great. Hydrate. Adam Wolf, thank you. Hot tea. In England, we all know that drinking a hot cup of tea fixes everything. Broken bones, it mends cars, it makes you look better, right? We all know that's why we drink hot tea in England. Tea, I know, tea. It's I can't prove it, but trust me, it's tea. Oh, okay. I've got to listen to this guy. All right. Sounds accurate. See? All right. I will listen to him. Okay. When adding a new job listing, the screen does not scroll up enough for me to see the note field and buttons when the on-screen keyboard is displayed. You must show us that dance you refused to show us. Oh shit. All right. Okay. You asked for it. Okay, hang on. I gotta wait for the feed to catch up because I don't know how far back I'm supposed to get. Hang on. Okay, there you go. That's what you're gonna get. Dear God, I know someone's gonna bloody. This guy NZ, that is especially for putting a smile on your face, buddy. The lengths I go to. I know, you're just captivated. You wonder now, like, why didn't he choose that as a career, right? See, you thought this guy's NZ's headbanging was good, but now you've seen the moves. Oh yeah, that's we're getting close. Plus, I'm wearing the Pillsbury Doughboy Poke Me shirt, which is appropriate for the right. Oh no, I mean, I could be really masochistic, and the role is from the field. I could put that in as a really, really high redeem points. The problem is, I know that most of you probably have enough points to redeem it often enough to cause me trouble. All right. Okay. The IME padding modifier adds automatic padding at the bottom of the scrollable content when the on-screen. Oh, perfect. we think. Add and edit. Okay, let's see if that worked. All right, maybe I'll put that in. Maybe I will put that in as a redeem for you all because, you know, I'll do anything to get clicks. Okay, let's go to the edit. Oh, beautiful. Look at that. Okay. And fifth. God. Oh, but look. Now, look, it's actually way too high. Okay, hang on. I should be able to capture that, right? Okay. Put that in there and say it now scrolls way higher than it needs to. All right, save. Go back. Now it has to be. I know I've set a dangerous precedent here, haven't I? Maybe if you redeem it enough, I'll get better at it. I don't know. Hot tub dance code off. That's going to be the new stream right there. You've used a better approach. The adjust resize mode will properly resize the activity window when the keyboard appears, allowing the scrollable content to use the... Okay, all right, let's see what happens. Okay, so we go in, we're going to edit. We will go down to here. Nope. I suspected this was not going to be good. Now it covers it up like it did originally. It's going to say, what do you want from me? Okay, now I need to get, you know, if we're going to do it properly, it's got to have the green screen behind me so we can put the disco light ball in, right? I mean, it's got to be the way it goes. I see the issue. Let me use a different approach. We need to add padding at the bottom of the form content that adjusts for the keyboard. Yeah, I'm not sure it's going to get that right either. Buy me a coffee to support future dances. There you go. Okay, detects the keyboard height. Adds only then it's perfect. That, if it works, that's more like what we're looking for here. Although I'm pretty sure there is a view modifier or something that just automatically like takes into account the keyboard. I think my memory is vague. Nope. Well, hold on. Nope. When I tap on the note when I tap on the note field to edit and the keyboard appears, it does not move the view up. I suspect that's the magic I needed to tell it. It's thinking, I'm pretty sure it's probably thinking what I mean is when I go into the screen, I can't scroll it far enough. So let's see if scroll to show the focus field. Thank you. Yes. Yeah, that's what I'll take part of the blame for that. Only a little bit. Very, very small amount. Automatically shifts the entire window up. Focus field stays visible. Okay, this is what I wanted. And to be fair, I probably should have described it better. Right? Okay. Edit. So if I tap on, let's just start with the notes. Perfect. But I can't scroll down to the buttons now. Okay, well, I guess Android users would be used to dismissing the keyboard, but I want that to be better. Okay, much better. But when the keyboard is on screen, I cannot scroll down far enough to get to the buttons for cancel and save. Basically, it says, I see the problem. And the problem is exactly what I just told it. Well done. Yeah. Okay, so if I cancel, now go back to edit and tap on, say, there. Perfect. Beautiful. Okay, what about the add? All right, so great. Now I need the add job screen to do all the same as above. Running out of hot tea. Both these screens use the same form component. Actually, yeah, but they're not doing it. That is not correct. When I add a job, Let me make sure. And tap on the notes field. It does not scroll to display the focused field like the edit job screen. Mono, my friend. Hey, Mono, I'm not doing it again. You missed it. You missed a classic moment. I will let the chat room explain, or you can catch it in the VOD. And I told them all about our little adventures earlier on. And I'm fixing the little things. All I read up there is hot tub. So close. Well, this wasn't. This was verbalized. I was trying to think how to say it. Maybe someone will fill you in. I don't know. Yeah. I was telling them the great work you did. Okay, let's test it. Okay, let's go back and check the edit. So, Mono, the date added and last updated were vertically stacked, so I fixed that. I've added the delete job button. That's working. Edit. Now, when you go to edit, and if you click on like the notes field, it's broken it. See? It was working a minute ago. It scrolled up, but now it's broken it. Let's see what happens over here. See? Nope. It broke both the add and edit screens. So what it was scrolling up to show the field and still give me access to the buttons, but it has broken itself. So we'll see where that goes. Me? Great work. Stop drinking. You're speaking crazy. I am drinking hot tea. There you go. What can I say? And now actually I'm going to drink cold water because it's making me hot and sweaty because it's hot in Texas. Tea and water. Yeah. Almost the same thing, some people would say. But never watery tea. You never want watery tea, whether it's hot or cold. In the Android manifest under application, add. Yes, it is doing the. So adjust pan is something it did. Where'd the Texan go? It stepped outside for a little bit. Mono has access to this code base, so I'm sure when I check it in, he'll be looking. It did add that to a couple of screens, but I don't think it's universal. We'll see, because it did it and then it broke it. So yeah. Excuse me. Let me simplify this back. The box wrapper isn't needed. All right. The box modifier, fill max size. Okay. All right. I've reverted all the complex changes. We didn't think they were that complex. Now the code is back to the simple approach. Android manifest uses adjust resize. Scrollable column with yada yada, 300 dp spacer at the bottom to allow scrolling past the buttons, which we do need and did have. Let's see what happens. 90% of the time I add content padding bottom is 100 dp to all the lazy columns. All right. Yeah, it was definitely not giving enough. um, let's go in. Let's see what happens now. Basically, it was trying to do the smart thing, which was good, which was whatever field I give focus, make sure it's on the screen, but it sort of broke. Yeah, no, and it still didn't fix it. Which you knew at some point this is the way things were going to go, right? Nope. Still broken. I can scroll to it, but it's not doing it. Actually, you know what? Hang on. Oh, I don't want to exit. I'll let it finish. I suspect still covering the fields. Let me try using. Okay, so okay, I'll let it finish. I should have told it one extra thing here. Okay, hold on. I should have said I can scroll down the screen when the keyboard is active. It is just not scrolling up when I tap the notes field, which it had a solution for. Also, 90% of all my QA bugs at work are keyboard related. Yeah, keyboards are a pain in the butt on iOS as well. Actually, I think they're more of a pain in the butt on iOS, because you remember that whole thing we went through with adding whatever they call it, the utility toolbar above the keyboard field. Yeah. All right. What did it say here? Okay. All right. Okay. Excuse me. I'm sorry. Okay. Well, it wasn't a smooth scroll, but I blame my tablet for that. So. That's good. Also, Mono, I learned that, remember earlier on I was saying about, I wish I could use my hardware keyboard. Well, turns out I can use it on this screen copy. You were holding out on me. Joe Google. JG. We also have some validation issues we got to fix here at some point. And we got to fix that one, which we know about. Go away. Come back. Okay, good deal. All right. Excuse me. I got a typo. All right, let's address that other problem. When adding a new job listing, and clicking save, it seems to show an empty screen instead of the home screen. However, closing the app and opening it again does then show the home screen with the new job added, which we know is probably just a stupid navigation thing, but let's give it the benefit of the doubt and see what it figures out here. Yeah, it is really neat. I'm telling the world about this, or at least the 8 people in the chat room. Hello, everybody, 8 people in the chat room. How's everybody doing? Did you get enough sleep, Mono? You couldn't have got that much sleep. It's been around for so long. Well, that just makes me feel worse. Is there the redeem for listen to Mono? I can't remember. I don't think so, right? Maybe I should start doing that, but I don't know. I feel like that's a habit I can't break. Okay, so it took out the on navigate back. And did it? Hold on. Removed the on success callback parameter. All right. That would call on navigate back. Then the launch effect would also, I got to get used to some of this terminology because I always have to keep reminding myself what it's talking about with fragments and launch effect and so on and so on. This double navigation caused the empty screen. Okay, now when you click save, you're going to get the view model, saves the job, sets state to success. The launch effect sees state success state and calls the on navigate back once. Probably navigates back to the home screen showing the new update. Okay, well, we'll test it. I was so happy when we were getting iPhone mirroring because some always takes the time, but it does it the Apple way to be better, right? Oh, okay, yeah. Oh wait, there's a mod poll. Okay. Is there any mods in the chat room? But iPhone mirroring sucks. It is nowhere. Yeah, iPhone mirroring does suck. Yeah. Anybody? Who's a mod? Should we listen to Mono? Mod is. I don't even know who's a mod on my channel at this point, other than Coco Type. Is it? If it, and I'm sure he's not paying attention. If any of the rest of you are mods, set it up. And if you're not, well, then I should probably fix that, right? Make Adam a mod. Oh, okay. Type yes in chat if we should listen. Everybody type no in chat if we should listen anyway. Hang on. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna risk my life here, and how do I make that? Okay, hold on. Give me a second. Oh shit. All right, give me a second here. Let's fix this. I can't even remember how to do it. Settings. No. Community. Roles manager. Yeah. Okay, hold on. Why can I not make him a mod? There you go. Okay, Adam. You are now a mod. Actually, yeah. You are now a moderator. There you go. Do I have to save it? I don't think so, right? All right, Adam is a moderator now. Go for it. See, I could make mono a mod as well, and then that just solves the whole problem. It creates a whole new bunch of new problems. There you go. Go for it. All right. Let's do this. Okay. Job 3. Save. Beautiful. That's that fixed. That's true, because you see, you are both VIPs, but yeah, which makes Mono the only VIP. Oh dear. For being great and having good decisions. Wow, that's a tough punishment. Yeah. I think he wiped out everything from Mono. What? Man, he's harsh. I thought Coco was bad. All right, okay, that's that done. Now, I want to be able to swipe left on a job on the home screen and delete it. Mono, is that standard Android behavior? Would that be acceptable? Or should I not do that? Chat room. Everybody Android in the chat room, tell me. Mario character is watch it. There you go. What's the question? I want to be able to, is swiping left on one of these items to delete it an expected behavior on Android? Or should I just not do it? I don't want you to have to, I'm a bit worried about people accidentally doing it. Excuse me. Don't worry about people. People are people, right? You've got, yeah, Adam's got powers. He can solve people now. He can fix people. I don't think, is that, how do I, hang on, what's, I see what's happened. Hold on, my browser window is all squidged up. There we go. Oh Lord, hang on. Now I can't see chat. There we go. Did you make the poll? Did he make the poll? In API alerts, I have swiped to delete on Android, but you disable it on iOS. Oh, okay. Then let's add it. I guess I could do swipe right to edit, but I don't know. I mean, what I probably should do in a future version is add a confirmation to delete it and then give you the ability to turn that confirmation on and off in the settings, right? Or just not have it and put it in the detail screen. Yeah, I mean, it is in the detail screen now, but I'm so used to doing it on iOS that that actually is the way I do it in the app. And given our discussions earlier, I'd like to keep them uniform. Mass delete from the home screen. I mean, I figured if people are probably already doing it on iOS, right? And actually, you know what? I forgot. I need to tell it to finish phase 2 because it didn't finish it earlier. I should tell it. Please complete phase 2. Okay, while it's doing that. All right. Oh, ooh, hold on. Let me try that on the actual tablet. Oh, see, I don't like that. The little red bit comes in at the end, and then I don't even get all the way across the screen. I don't like that. That's not how that's supposed to work. But that could be the speed of my tablet. I don't know. I guess I'm going to have to start hanging out in our Android channel on our Discord, right? Look at this. We're weeks ahead of our own schedule here. Poll is open. Thank you, Adam. Yeah, Kotlin channel. I guess, should we change it to Kotlin and Android? I don't know. Ooh, wait. Peter should drink coffee. Impossible without coffee. Even Mono wants coffee. I'm not sure that was the good thing. I feel like all three of those end up as a yes, listen to Mono is what I'm seeing here, right? Okay, this is not quite right. When swiping to delete, it looks like the red button only appears at the last second when I have swiped almost to the left side of the screen, plus it seems to delete without me removing my finger from the screen and giving me no time to swipe back to cancel it. Mono 100% needs coffee. Impossible without coffee. Everything is impossible without coffee. So we're agreed. I need a redeem to listen to Mono. Right? That's 2 new redeems. I'm not going to mention what the other one was for those of you who weren't around, but I'm sure someone in the chat room may mention it. It's going to be expensive. I got to believe Mono's on the coffee by now. I know he absolutely needs it. All right, let's see. What does it say here? Let me fix the swipe to delete behavior to show the red button background icon as soon as you start swiping. Why didn't you do that from the beginning? Only delete when you fully swipe and release, giving you time to swipe back to cancel. Yes. Okay. A better threshold. Yes. Start swiping left, red background, and delete. Yep. Continue swiping, card slides left, revealing the red background. Swipe back to the right, cancels the delete. Card returns to normal position. Swipe past 50% and release, item is deleted. That's not what I want. Make it so that you have to swipe at least 80% to the left and release to delete the item. 50% is nowhere near far enough. Over 9,000. Yeah, trust me, Mono. Most of you probably have more than enough points for this redeem, which is why I'm not saying what it is yet. There was a demonstration earlier. That's all I'm saying. Also, Mono, your fellow New Zealander was here earlier. Yeah. Yeah, Nicholas saw it. Yeah, and if he doesn't list correctly, I'll refund your points so you can try again. Okay, what did I miss? Did I miss something? I mean, yeah, listening to mono should be expensive. There's a you know, I feel like I'm being overly generous. Yeah. But yes, Nicholas saw it. Maybe he'll tell you if you ask nicely. I can't say. But if you watch the VOD file, that will also reveal it with a demonstration. Ah, Lord. Okay. So let's add another one here. Save it. Okay. I'm gonna do this on the actual tablet here. Tap. Start swiping. Oh, that's much better. Right? Yeah, look, that's much better. All right. 50% release. See, that's not 80. Well, okay, my finger was more than 80%. 50%. So, yeah. To be fair. Okay. See, it's still doing it even when I haven't released. Okay. It still deletes when reaching the threshold without me removing my finger from the touch screen. I think it will go the way of the read the docs redeem, purposefully ignored. Hey, you know, did you not see me playing Shenzhen IO where you literally have to read the docs? There's no other way. I should play that again soon, right? I should play some more of those hacker games again soon, because now that I've got my bow and arrow in Medieval Dynasty, I'm lethal. By the way, it turns out, I was playing that game a little bit earlier today, I am really terrible at throwing a spear to hit animals. I would be starving to death on my first day in a new land if I had to throw a spear and kill an animal. I'll show you on a game stream sometime. It was laughably bad. I feel the deer was mocking me as it ran away, and the rabbit was just staring at me like, is that the best you got? All right, let me add, what does it see here? Hang on. Okay. Delete is triggering as soon as the threshold is reached. Duh. Do you not check this stuff when you tell me this? Small delay to ensure the gesture completes before deleting. All right, let's do it. Gonna go get coffee from down the street. Back in a bit. Mono, I'll be here. Anybody else want anything? Yeah, yeah, I need one. I'm only on the T. I'm never gonna make it. Johnny Google. JG at g.net. I really need this job. Okay. Add a second one. Lead developer. Apple. Lead glass removal developer. There you go. Anyone at Apple? Because someone needs to kill liquid, right? Who's not streaming right now? Yeah. It's his British doppelganger. I'm a doppelganger, mate. Why am I doing a bad fake English accent? I should just use my real one. What the hell was that about? I don't know. All right. Okay, dragging. See, no, still broken. Still broken. I barely dragged 50% and it deleted the job. Why am I doing bad English accents? Have I finally become American? Is that the problem? I mean, if anyone could pull off a good English accent, moi, right? Confirm value. Okay, wait, I think I see where your problem was. Called during the swipe. Let me use them. Why would you do that? I'm sure Mono would not approve. If I don't approve, I'm sure an Android developer would not approve, right? Oh, man. I feel like it's doing a bad job on this. Maybe it's safer not to have it. Come on. Figure this out for me. Okay. Completely rewritten the swipe to delete to use manual gesture detection instead of swipe to dismiss box. All right. Manual gesture tracking using detect horizontal drag gestures. Okay. Delete only on release. Yeah. I thought we'd already agreed on this. And it was doing that. Okay. Okay. Junior Kotlin coder. Googly woogly. Google woogle. I really hope that's not a thing. Just saying. Johnny Kotlin. What does that sound like? Sounds like a 70s rock band. Johnny Kotlin and the Javalets. Yeah, shut up, Peter. I'll say it for you. All right. Okay. Dragging, dragging, dragging. Oh, look, that's more like it. Dragging there. Letting go. All right. Dragging there. Letting go. That's more like it. Great. Perfect. Okay. But double the size of the green add button on the home screen while I'm thinking about it. It's way too small. Can't get that wrong. You can't possibly get that wrong. Take a number and double it. Even I can get that right. Googly woogly. Googly woogly and apply dabbly. I don't know what I'm talking about. Why would he? Nobody listened to me. Even I'm not listening to me. So you got rid of 16 and okay, and you've made okay. You know, that's a little bit big actually. Okay. My bad. Reduce the size by 1/3. I underestimated my ability to to see that. And if anyone is interested in beta testing this for me on Android, I will set something up, but you can go to my website, go to contact, and just tell me, hey, I want to try Job Finder Tracker Android beta. And I will be more than happy to make that happen. If you are interested in the shipping version, currently on iOS, let me make sure I give you the right URL. Hang on. Here it is. You can go and get it right now. The iOS version. It's there. It's live. It's been live for a long time. Go get it. That's essentially what we're building here for Android. Okay, let's check this. Let's take another look. Yeah, that's more like it. All right, I need to grab me another bottle of water here. So give me 1 second and I will be right back. All right, I am back. I've lost a window. Hold on. Okie dokie. So, let's see. What else? I feel like we've covered a lot of the things that we knew about here. Oh, it does work in landscape mode, by the way, and light and dark mode, and also hydrate, everybody. Okay, so we don't have the resume features. We got the job listing, we got the edit. Let me compare it with iOS. Hold on. Okay. So we've got to add the resume, we've got to add the help. That's all there. That's all there. We're looking pretty good. Actually, we're looking really good. Now, on the home screen, let me plug my phone in before I go any further, because it needs a charge. All right. Let me bring into play here. Hold on. I need to add some stuff. And I think what we need create a new board. Okay, hang on. We will call this just setting something up here. Give me a second. We'll get there. All right, here we go. I'm going to set up a Trello board for this. Hey, I might as well put this in here. That didn't copy. There you go. Trello recommended by me. Let's set this board up. All right. To do in progress. Done. And released. Okay. So we're going to add help screen. This is a bug. Actually, no, sorry, it's a new feature. we need to, huh? Oh. Oh, dang it. Okay. Oy. There we go. We need to add onboarding screen. New feature. And we need to add the resume features, which I have not defined yet for this version, for the Android version, I should say. All right. Wait, did you screw me over again on those tags? What the hell was that about? Okay. Let's see. Oh, yeah. Add validation for fields. That is a bug because it's not working. Why does that one not go away? Go away. Just exist, but go away. All right, let's see, what else do we got? Oh, I don't like the color of, okay. This is a bug, and I want to change the color of the company name on job list view. Don't like that. And also, the date on the job list screen should be the modified date and have a label, which it does not have a label right now. That is a bug. Let's see what else. Oh, I think I don't like that black text on the save button. The label on the save button should be white text. It's just not very visible. So we've got that on the edit view. Oh, dang it, wrong one. Yeah. I don't like that being black. The delete button on the job details screen should be red, and it clearly is not red. It should be red with white text, and it's not right now. Yeah, okay, that's known bugs and issues. Things we've got to add, all right. Something to make sure, well, so on the settings screen, I'll put the version. It's going to make a card for that, but no, because I haven't made the settings screen at all yet. That actually is a future phase, but we'll get there. But we do need create store screenshots. Nope. And create store page, create at listing on Google, most of which we can take from the iOS version. This is going to be Google Store stuff. And let me, I can't remember how to do some of this. Change background. That's what I'm looking for. Oh, we're going to go with the alien. Yeah. Good. You got the coffee, Mono? Did you get the coffee? Yes, awesome. Good deal. There you go. All right, we've got the features we need to add. We've got some bugs I want to work through. We've got the store things. The day can start at 5 p.m. Hey, seems I got no problem with this. Go for it. All right, let's move this out the way. Okay, let's get this over to here. And then, okay, this is all good. Let's commit this. Added delete job button and swipe. Fixed various layout problems. I think that's it. Let me check. Yeah. Oh, actually, there's one more. Fixed. Add job. Navigation. Oh, dang it. Did you make changes? Let's risk it. Did I make changes? Okay. Dang it. How is that not configured? Oh, okay. Fixed top bar colors. Okay. Did I already push? No, I didn't. It should be clean. Yep. All right. Let's rerun it. Wonder if that was light mode or dark mode, or just yes. All right. Give me 1 second here. Hold on, I'll check something. Okay, shield your eyes, folks. Ready? But it looks good. Oh, so in light mode, actually, okay. The button's good. It's only the dark mode button that doesn't look good. Actually, it looks really nice in light mode. Let's just call it blinding mode, shall we? Right? Yes, I thought you'd like. Do you want that job? How do you time me out? You can redeem a 3-minute thing. Is that what you wanted? Yeah, and the blue URLs are blue and everything else. I actually like it more in light mode. So we will fix some things up in dark mode here. Let me update these notes. Hang on. Let's cover up most of the light mode so we don't all go blind. Change the yeah. Ooh, hang on. Let's check this one. Oh, see? Okay. The label on the save button should be white text in dark mode because it's already good in light mode, right? In dark mode because it's already good in light mode. Great. So basically, other than the help screen and the resume features, we're looking good. Oh, wait. Oh, super crucial. Add app icon. Because it didn't bring that over. That's a bug. Yeah, no, it's a new feature. It's really bright, isn't it? let me let's just fix that right now. Okay, we've seen it in light mode, so that's great. Let's go back to dark mode. Whew, that's better. All right. But it doesn't, yeah, doesn't it? Maybe if light mode just didn't have white on the background, maybe. That's just in your theme, but I know you don't want to manually fix things. You mean the theme created for the app, correct? And yes, I will fix it in there. Well, I guess I could remove it, probably if I removed it, right? Because it pulled it over from iOS. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, agreed. Yeah, so I'll probably fix it by removing it. Yeah. Okay. All right. Let's get rid of that. I remember seeing something about error color. I think. Yeah. Okay. This is all good. This is all checked in. I am tempted to leave it. I know it's only been not quite 2 hours, but I'm tempted to leave it here because I do have to work in 8 hours from now, and it's my second day back at work, so I should definitely appear like I know what I'm doing, right? And I'm awake. I've checked all this stuff in, so I'm good there. This has been a great weekend for development, and I cannot stress enough how important the help from my good buddy Mono has been on this. Thank you, buddy. This is gonna ship as an app now, folks. There's a good fella streaming your favorite game at the moment. Uh-oh. I know who that must be, and I know what the app must be. So I would imagine Mono's feeling immensely proud today, and he should, that he not only convinced me to make an Android version of this app to satisfy the people that asked for it, but he also got me using Kotlin multi-platform without tearing my eyes out. This is a dangerous new world. This now brings on the interesting question of, well, what about Subradar, my other app? Yeah, right, one of my other apps. Yeah, not quite KMP yet, but we're getting there. We went to the swimming pool, but we've not dived in yet, right? Yeah, there you go. Mono gets bonus points, right? And I will set those redeems up. I'll set those up. Yeah. You like this new mod? Okay, folks. Thank you, everybody, for hanging out. This has been a lot of fun. I told you it would be something different today. Mono with only one bonus point. There he is, Mono. I told you he was around. See? Yeah, let's go raid our good friend, Notify, who I suspect is playing Expedition 33. That we all had some opinions about that yesterday. Yeah, we miss you too, buddy. But we're always here for you, right? Okay, let me set this up. Hold on here. All right. Oh my gosh, hang on. He is playing Claire Obscura Expedition 33, and we will we will see how he's doing. He's on day 2 here. So I'm going to try and set up a more regular schedule for my streaming so that it makes sense for everybody. I want to shoot for a game stream and an app stream, with potentially more bias towards app streams, right? But we got a lot going on, and I'm gonna try and do a better job at keeping myself honest on these schedules this year than I did last year. So thank you for your patience. All right, we're setting this up here, folks. Hang on. Come on. I will see you all again very soon. See you in the Discord. Check it out, folks. Go to compileswift.com/Discord.